Hi everyone, Jana Boyer here. Today I thought I would do something different and show you some finished artist trading cards. These are also known as ATCs. And if you're not familiar with an ATC, it is the only true definition of an ATC is the universal size, which is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. That's it. So any way that you can decorate a card, it could be a playing card of that same dimension. It can be cardstock cut out. You could round the corners if you want or leave them unrounded. But the only thing that makes a true ATC is the size. 2.5 by 3.5 inches. Some people make them more 3D. Some people do just pen and ink. Some people, really, any kind of, as long as it sticks, it works. So you could do crayons, you could do colored pencils, markers, distress inks, any kind of mixed media, stickers, stamps. Um, really, the possibilities are endless. Distress sprays, the backs of these I did stenciling, not that you can see that really well. So anything makes an artist trading card as long as it's 2.5 by 3.5 inches. Artist trading cards were initially for trading only, thus the trading that's in the term, where artists would, swap cards, kind of like baseball cards or what have you, but they'd be artist trading cards and they would collect them, and people still do that. Nowadays, some people actually will sell ATCs. You can find some on Etsy and what have you. Sometimes people will tuck ATCs inside of junk journal pockets or their own pockets with their personal art journals. So you can basically, use them any way you want. You can decorate them with any kind of paint, any kind of medium, as long as it sticks. So I thought I'd share some completed ones with you. One day I was sitting at the table and I was creating these, and I told my husband, who is an actual artist, I said, why don't you create an ATC with me? And I had some cards that were already sized and cut. I had him, I did a cutter and we sized them. And so while I was creating things, he just got out, I think, a Sharpie. And yeah, this is what he created on the fly. And he calls this, now I have these cutouts. You can get these online where it says artist trading cards. So you can put the name, the title, and the date of your card. And so as you can see, it's my husband, Ron Boyer. He called this Savannah Lunch Break. He made it on March 20th, 2022. And he put my first ever artist trading card. And so far it's his only. And he just, off the fly, drew this giraffe with a bird on top of the head, and he's munching on some leaves. Isn't that wonderful? And so here's some other ones here's one I made. I called this one Look at the Butterfly. And I couldn't remember the exact date because I had made these and forgot to put the label on the back. So I just put March 2022. And I put Look at the Butterfly because I had the hand. And this is made with some stickers and enamel dots and distress sprays, stamps, and ephemera. This one I called Toxic Mushrooms. This also was March 2022 because, like I said, we were just making them on the table and dining room table, and I had forgot to actually label these because they were just kind of done for fun. This is cool because it has some shimmer spray. I think this is, it's not, I don't think this is Tim Holtz. I think it's one of the other Ranger people. Who has the sprays? Diane Wakely, is it? Dina Wakely, or can't remember, but I think it's one of like her shimmer sprays, which is really cool. I made a coffee themed one because my family and I love coffee. In case you didn't know, my husband did the art for our coffee tarot deck, and so there's over 78 images in there, and so we're like big coffee people. And I wrote the companion book. So I made this and I called it But First Coffee. And this was made March 20th, 2022. With info, you can always put, like, if it was made for a special swap, if it was made for a person, if it was gifted, or you can even put what your mediums were. And this I put ink and enamel. And so I don't know if you can see the 3D quality. I used some enamel paints to raise up the coffee, some metallic for the spoon, some stamps. But first, coffee. And I think this was a Tim Holtz stamp. Now these four I just made yesterday. These four are for a swap I belong to in Facebook, and it's called Grandma's Attic Swap. So basically, you would create an ATC in a Grandma's Attic theme. So you would think, what would be in a Grandma's attic? So I thought I'd show these to you, and these are more mixed media. This one is number 1. You can see the date, it made it yesterday. So I just named them Grandma's Attic 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this one has a variety of things. It has some yarn and safety pins. Maybe she likes to play bridge. Maybe some travel. There's like a washi tape showing a partial map of Hungary. These look like ticket stamps, S&H green stamps, lace, a pearl. So that's number 1. This is Grandma's Attic number 2. Has like roller rink tickets, buttons with thread, little pearl hearts. Looks like a bird cage in the background. Lace, some music. Maybe she'd like to play music. This is Grandma's Attic number 3. A London transport ticket. Maybe something that she purchased. A button. Another playing card. Canceled postage in the background. And here's the last one. Looks like an ad for an enamel teapot. A canceled stamp from France. Some thread and yarn, lace. More safety pins and buttons and flowers. S&H green stamp. Another map washi. This back here looked like it was like from France. So yeah, so as you can see, you can make ATCs or artist trading cards any way you want. You could round the corners as I did for these in the bottom, or you can just leave them straight. But as long as they fit the 2.5 by 3.5 inch requirement, that's an artist trading card. So as far as what I'm going to do with these, I think I might put this in my coffee journal in a pocket. These are going to go for the swap to the girls. I'm going to send those out tomorrow. As far as the giraffe and these two, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put them for sale on Etsy, or if anybody's interested, feel free to contact me. Our Etsy store is shayboyer.etsy.com, CHEZBOYER.etsy.com. So I thought to tell you a little bit about ATCs and give you a show and tell, and hopefully inspire you to make your own. It's really great, like if you're stuck and you just want to use some small medium. It doesn't have to be blinged out. I just kind of got carried away. I had a bunch of stuff and did some things, but it could be as simple as like what my husband did with just some ink, and you could just draw and doodle. You can make it as part of a series, like Grandma's Attic 1, 2, 3, 4. A whole series of 20, 1 out of 20, 2 out of 20, things like that. It's really up to you. So I hope this has inspired you and encouraged you, and hope you're having a great day crafting, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.